Are the talk of the town. How do they compare to the other division leaders in their conference? Ninko, are the Cowboys better or worse than Tampa?
I'm going better. You know why? Because of their secondary and their ability to run the football. They have two players on track to run for over 1,000 yards. And with that, the running game and their secondary, that's what sets them apart.
RC, how about the Cardinals who lead the West? Are the Cowboys better or worse than Arizona?
See, this is a tricky question. I hate the fact that I got to use better or worse. I think right now the Cardinals are better. The Cardinals have played better. The offense has run just as smooth, but the defense have been a step above of the Dallas Cowboys. But if you ask me if these teams were playing head-to-head, I'd probably pick the Dallas Cowboys. So I don't know if that makes them better, worse, hell, who knows? Y'all just got me these hard questions on a stinking Friday.
On a stinking Friday.
That's why we like it. Next, Acho, are the Cowboys better or worse than Green Bay?
Man, at this point, I'm going with better. Offensively, the Cowboys are a juggernaut, not only at running the ball, but also passing the ball. Defensively, they've gotten better with Trayvon Diggs, so I will go better. But let's not forget, Aaron Rodgers has been in a lot of ways rejuvenated. I love the way he's playing. I love what I'm seeing on film. But I got to go with the Cowboys as a team for now.
All right, how about them Cowboys? They have an interesting game Sunday in Foxborough. Since Bill Belichick took over in New England, the Patriots are 5-0 against Dallas, winning by a combined 13 points per game. It should be pointed out, although it should go without saying, that the quarterback for the Patriots was named Tom Brady in all of those games, and so obviously this is a vastly different experience. But Ninko, obviously you were there for some of that, and you know all about this, and you know how Bill will put together his plan. What chance do you give him to shut down and beat up these Cowboys on Sunday?
It's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough challenge for the Patriots because of the running game that the Cowboys are able to force the issue running the football. Then you have Dak obviously making all the right throws. It's not going to be an easy game plan for them to come up with, especially their front seven is going to have to play better. We saw the Texans, who couldn't score a point against the Buffalo Bills, drop a lot of points on the Patriots. So, you know, we'll see in this matchup. You can never count Bill out, right? He always comes up with some great scheme that's going to shut somebody down. But when you look at the Dallas Cowboys and their ability to move the football with running and also passing with play action pass, they also have a great tight end. I think it's going to be really a tough challenge for the Patriots.
What do you think, Sach?
Yeah, I actually like the Patriots in this game. And yes, I'm big on the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys are better than a lot of teams, specifically in the NFC. But when it comes to Bill Belichick coach teams, he loves to shut down your greatest strength. And we know in a lot of ways the Cowboys running game the last 4 games has been their greatest strength. I think the Patriots will be able to shut that down. And then the little things, the nuances of the defense, the nuances of forcing your quarterback into bad throws, that's one side. Then the other side of it is the fact that Trayvon Diggs has been feasting on opposing quarterbacks. I'm pretty sure game plan-wise, Josh McDaniels is not going to allow that to happen. That's why I'm going with the Patriots in a lower scoring game than what we would expect.
Going for the Patriots.
That would be a surprise, though, not a shocker. RC, what do you think?
Man, I'll show out of his dang mind. File this under when smart people try to say way too intelligent things. Hell no, they ain't got no chance. We just watched Davis Mills play decent against the Dallas Cowboys, and you're thinking that they're going to come and shut down Dak Prescott? And I mean, the Patriots play against Davis Mills, and you think they're going to come and shut down Dak Prescott? And you're saying they're going to take away the run? Guess what? The Cowboys just run the football because they can, not because they have to.
Damn.
They just know that if teams are going to have two high safeties, and if you're going to be focused on these wide receivers, the skill players we got, that we could turn around and hand the football off to Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard. But remember, Dak threw for over 400 yards in week 1 because they felt like they couldn't run against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And that's when Dan Graziano was singing the praises of Kellen Moore and the way that he morphed and evolved week to week. Guess what? If they need to morph it to a team that throws the football to the outside, because Bill Belichick comes up with this great plan that nobody else can seem to come up with to stop the Dallas Cowboys run game, they got a $150 million quarterback who's playing at an MVP level. And yes, we know Trayvon Diggs is feasting, and you think that just all of a sudden this week, when he's got an interception every week, ain't nobody gonna throw that way? That is not true. The Dallas Cowboys win this game. This game might be close. This game might be fun at some point, but the Dallas Cowboys are the better team. We just sat here and said how they were better than all the teams atop the NFC. And now all of a sudden, because we have PTSD for Bill Belichick beating everybody when he had Tom Brady, we might pick him. Hell no, man. Dallas Cowboys gonna beat these boys, and we ain't even gonna talk about it on Monday, except for Greeny knows it's great for ratings.
I would be, I actually am on your side of this. I do believe the Cowboys win this game, but there is some sneaky big news that might actually tilt it the other way.
Well, yeah, you talk about things that could go wrong for a team that's playing like the Cowboys is. Left tackle Tyron Smith showed up on the injury report yesterday as limited with a neck issue. This has been a problem for Tyron Smith in the past. He had surgery last year, cost him almost the entire season. So keep an eye. If he practices today, if he's fine today, I wasn't able to get much clarity last night on how concerned they really were, but worth watching because the Cowboys are going great. And you talk about things that could knock them off track. Injuries on the offensive line certainly would fit that description.
It's remarkable, though, because they've overcome weird stuff on their offensive line already. They played the first game without Zach Martin, and then they have had to be without La'el Collins with that whole situation, and now maybe another one. But this would, if they are playing without him, obviously, it has some impact. Give me a quick final thought.
Yeah, quick final thought. RC, I appreciate the soliloquy. I respect it, but I'm still going with the Patriots. The reason why is
I'm a Cowboy hater.
Like the Cowboys can be a better team, but as you know, football oftentimes is about matchups. And I think in this matchup, Cowboys are riding high, and the Patriots are coming off of a game that they won, but they should have lost. They're going to be prepared for this matchup.
And I'll just say one final thing to you, RC. No matter what happens, prepare for the Cowboys in the 8 o'clock headers on Monday.
There you go. Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, of course, with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, as well as Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. So let's get open for business and football gods. What's up? Oh, man. Let's do a mic check here.
Mic sound nice, check 1. My mic sound nice, check 2. My mic sound nice, check 3. Are you ready?
Are you ready, Mike? What's up, man?
I'm ready.
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
Why are you doing good tonight? What's up?
We got our first hater.
Our first hater?
I think his name is Philly.
Filthy?
Filthy.
Oh, he was saying that the belt doesn't mean much?
No, it's useless.
It's useless.
But, I mean, his team lost. Hey, I give him props, though, because his team did lose yesterday. He might be trolling, but at least he showed up. Where's the rest of your fan base?
Oh, Lord.
Where's the rest of your fan base?
You know, see, that's just a case of...
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, real hating, man, that's like an art form, man. You know, it's like you like a born a hater, you know, like myself, man. You know, a lot of cats think they hate, but, man, I mean, I'm mad at everything, man. You know, brother got a nice car, man. Why you got a car, man? I only got one car. Why you got 3 cars or a wife or all that, man? That's played out, man. I hate on it till he's totally broke and ain't got nothing like me, you know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, that's what real hating is all about, man.
You know what? Let me first acknowledge the wonderful lady, because I see Lola. What's up, Lola? I see Gina Thorne. What's up, Gina? What's up? I know Roland's review is here. What's up, Roland? I saw Jessica. What's up, Jessica? Let's see. Who did I miss? Is damn Gina here? Lola. What's up, Lola? Oh, what?
D2 Stew's in the house.
Yeah, see, okay.
Shout out to you,
see,
D2
what's
Stew.
funny is D2 Stew had his second surgery today. And I've been sending a couple messages. I ain't heard nothing from D2 Stew.
I remember someone said something
Kayla Colbert. What's up, Kayla? And Mary Lon, what's up, Mary Lon? How you doing? And then, let's see, look at this, all the ladies. Myla Lee, what's up, Myla? Oh, Joanne Gonzalez, what's up, Joanne? Maya, of course, we always miss you. And I know Vanessa's back from giving the lap dance to Philly 500. Okay, what's up, Vanessa? Okay, so Stu, I've sent a couple of messages. He just sent me back a few memes. Okay, so that Jay Trilla? Is that who it is?
I'm not sure.
He's got a Philly 500 and Mark Holmes where he puts our heads.
Yeah.
He puts our heads. So
it's like an oppression. I think it's an oppression app or something.
Yeah. So I'm like Andre the Giant, going after Eagle fans. He's had us as Cheech and Chong before.
Yeah, that one, and then has one from Home Alone.
Yeah,
you're the older brother, and he's a younger brother who gets left at home.
Well, I know what y'all all tuning in for. I know what y'all here for, but we'll get to that in a minute. I just have to go back through, and I have to actually we need to give a few moments of silence for some Junebug. What's happening? We have to give a moment of silence, and I want us to be thoughtful of the Philadelphia Eagles because it's time for that season to rest in peace. And poor Philly was crying last night.
All right, 2nd and goal.
Here we
At
go.
the 1.
Wait for it, guys.
Here's a handoff touchdown, Fournette. This is brutal, man.
Look, they've taken all his passion. Wait, he's poor crying. Philly. Don't cry. Don't cry if you see
it. This is a beating. The creator, man, a member for 13 months, man, of Dingbat Nation. You are the man. Thank you so much. Says best Eagles content on YouTube. Keep it up, man. Thank you, buddy. This is painful tonight, but I appreciate you guys. You guys are getting me through this. I'll tell you that.
Philly.
It's brutal. Fire.
So there we have it, guys. You see it right there in front of Michael Anthony. It's the strap. That's literally how it came to my house. I got home, and it was on the porch, and I was like, I don't know if I want to touch this or not. And we have not opened it up yet. It's not ticking. It doesn't smell, but I've got a feeling that something.
We had to do it live so we had witnesses.
Yeah,
just in case something happens, we got over 300 witnesses.
Like I said, we have not opened it. Have not opened it. I'm gonna wait a couple of minutes here before we get. No, you know what? Let's go ahead and get this on over with because
I mean you're the champion.
I have to give you guys some background because the belt was a creation of Michael Anthony Fitness.
And
Nathan Henry put a fork in the bird. It's done. Michael Anthony is the genius here.
And Rashid.
And Rashid. You know, well, you go ahead and tell a story. You go ahead and tell it.
So I created the belt, and originally it's going to be me and Rashid putting online every single week for our teams. And then we extend it to NFC East. So if you're an NFC East YouTuber, you have a shot at the belt.
South of heaven. I'll pass that on, man. There's no guarantee that the belt's in there. Your $100 might be in there, so, Mike. It could be. I don't know, but at least we got the belt back. So originally it was 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was the season before.
Philly was the first one to win it
at the last game of the season against us, right?
He was the first one to win it, and then he put online against Pizzle.
And so it was only supposed to be between you and him, then, right?
I mean, originally it was, but it's NFC's belt, so Pizzle has a right to at least challenge for it, and they end up beating them.
Junebug, Dave, for you, buddy.
That's for the 90 Not a problem.
Okay, so Philly decided that he was going to mess around with this thing and decided to bet it with Pizzle. Now, how we got the swamp rat involved in here and his cute daughter, my grandbaby now. That baby doll's my granddaughter now, isn't she? Since I'm Pizzle's daddy. Hi, baby doll. Hey, baby doll. Come to granddad. So Pizzle has had it since last year. And when he got it, he was talking about making some babies. And I mean, we don't know what he's done with this thing. The only way to get it back is for your team to beat them.
That's basically it.
And this is what happened. I have to do this for background so you understand what had to transpire to get it back. Kelton Specs, what's up? Look at him. Look at him. Oh. Look at my son. And my granddaughter.
Can I get a whistle? Can I get a whistle? Can I get a whistle? I can't think.
You know you can't.
You know what a weird feeling to feel. To sit here and you get ready for the game all week long. You're excited on a for Sunday to get here so you can watch your favorite team play. You can root them on, all this and that. Little baby doll whistle. And you just assume, I know it's stupid when it comes to the game of football, you just assume that all your guys are going to be there to compete and try to win the game. Little baby doll whistle. Saquon Barkley goes down, whistle. Daniel Jones goes down, whistle. Kenny Golladay goes down, whistle. The water boy goes down, whistle. It's obvious to me that Mark Holmes put out some Jobu, Cowboy Jobu voodoo crap this week.
He is banned.
Because
he is banned
from
the practice facilities. He is banned. Jobu's banned.
Star players for us just drop like flies in one game. And of course, it had to happen against none other than the Dallas Cowboys.
You know it. You know it,
Little
bro.
Baby doll whistle.
He snuck one in there.
I'm not going to be. Here's the thing about Daniel Jones.
Oh, here we go.
I'm going to speak some truth here.
Oh.
I think there's some truth.
There's two things that Daniel Jones has to do before he can guarantee be that franchise quarterback. Protect the ball, which he's done a better job of, and he's got to stay healthy. And I don't blame today's injury on Daniel Jones. Like, you're playing football, you're going to get concussed. I kind of blame the play call because it's just honestly silly to run that kind of play. But, I get the idea of it and hope that it all works out. But the end result, your quarterback who clearly can't protect himself, who's always finding a way to get hurt, puts himself in a position to get hurt. And then because we don't have him, which is something that we took for granted with Eli, because we don't have him, we lose a big part of our offense. Phil Simms was even saying this week, and I agree with him, that Daniel Jones is probably the best player on the freaking team. Little baby doll whistle. So if you lose Daniel Jones, you might just lose the very diamond.
He is the best player on your team.
Diamond of your team.
He's the best player on your team.
Or your team just really sucks.
And Barkley, freak thing, right? Can't blame him, but it just seems like this is going to be the story of Barkley's career with the Giants.
Yeah.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
That's right.
Broke down. Busted, and thoroughly
Kenny
disgusted.
Golladay, right? I mean, he had his injury history coming into this season.
Yeah.
And sure enough, he's hurt today.
Yeah, he's hurt.
And so the point I'm saying all this is because as a Giants fan, I just want to see my team compete. And I realize that winning, I understand that we're going to lose games. But then today, I just can't live with it. I can't, Cowboy fans can tell me how, we them boys.
We the boys.
What records are and this bloody.
We the boys. We
Mark's going to make 15 videos tomorrow.
We got a song.
Hey, it's only 14 videos.
When I go lay my head down on a pillow, I'm going to
have
wonder,
a song. We them boys.
What would have happened if we had Daniel? What would have happened if we'd had Saquon? What would have happened if we'd had Golladay?
You would have lost.
Had all three. Little baby doll whistle. No mojo.
We got the mojo. That's your problem. You're trying to get the mojo.
No mojo. No mojo.
No mojo. The mojo's over here, baby doll.
Jobu took it when he went to your training facility and got banned. He took it.
And, you know, the second half, it's like, you know, the Cowboys just thoroughly dominate us.
Thoroughly.
In the second half. Because, I mean, even when Daniel goes down, right, it's 10-10. And, okay, the Cowboys get a touchdown late in the first half, but Giants open the second half and with the backup quarterback, with Glennon, go down and get at least a field goal. 17-13. Okay, you got a game here.
Yeah.
And then our defense, which, by the way,
stinks.
See, this is where Cowboy fans can kind of put it back on us because our defense, you
sucks.
know, we got our players out there. We can't step up and say, hey, D, this game's on you today. This game's on you, Patrick Graham. This game's on you, defense. Little baby doll, I have to have a whistle right now. I have to. Give it to me loud. You know, we can't rely on our defense to go out there and shut somebody down and say, okay, we'll pick you up, offense. We know you're hurt. We know you're banged up. We're going to pick you up. James Bradbury's going to make that big interception. We're going to get that big strip sack fumble. But none of it comes. None of it.
Nope.
And so why everybody continues
She's
to
trying
point
to
the
sneak
finger
away.
at Jason Garrett and Daniel Jones and Dave Gettleman. Nobody wants to look at Patrick Graham and this defense and wonder, why can't you just step up for us one time? Just one time.
Do you need a whistle?
Whistle. I mean, they're the Cowboys. You know, they're running it, they're throwing it, they're doing whatever they want.
Yep.
I'm extremely frustrated.
Yeah.
I don't, you know. I hate losing to the Cowboys, and I definitely hate losing in this fashion.
Yeah.
But, you know, this is not this stinks. I think I put out some really great content this week.
Here we go.
You know, it's a shame that Mark Holmes, who was coming into this game with a 3-1 team, 7-point favorites, home team, wasn't more confident in his team.
Washington,
but,
Lawrence
you know,
didn't jump.
Being that I'm a 60-minute man and I got
Dexter
the talent
Lawrence.
that I do, I was able to pull him out and finally, you know, to get him to do something. And
I didn't want to embarrass you.
You know, unfortunately, I'm going to lose the strap, and I'm going to send it back to Michael Anthony. And, you know, it was fun while I had it. And
really, Mark
it is
Holmes.
what it is. You know,
And the Jobu Sports
as
Report is
I've
better
done
than him.
for over a decade,
Not me.
I come on YouTube each and every week, and I put it on the line, and I try to represent the New York Giants the best way that I
think
know
I broke
how.
it.
And not only the best way, but the most entertaining way. Can I get a whistle? The most entertaining way that has some actual flavor to it. And unfortunately, Pizzle looks like an idiot this week.
Yes, you
because
do.
Our team can't stop a freaking nosebleed.
That's right.
Yeah, your team sucks.
Oh.
So
Could be worse. You have no win.
enjoy your win, Cowboy fans. I don't ever, when you guys are banged up and you don't have your stars, I don't want to ever hear any noise when the shoe's on the other foot. Because today and probably the rest of the week, you're going to remind us how you supposedly beat the real version of the 2021 New York Football Giants, when the reality is you didn't do that today. But congrats on your win. I'm frustrated. I'm upset. The belt's going back home to Mark Holmes. Little baby dog clearly's had enough. Can I get one more whistle? Thank you. And it's just whatever. Like, it's just whatever.
Yes. Okay.
It is whatever. It is whatever because y'all not winning this weekend.
Well, you ready to open this thing up? All right.
It's been 2 years in the making.
Here we go. Are you guys ready? Are you ready to see? I'm still kind of scared to see what's in here. Okay. Mark Holmes is a criminal. How am I a criminal? A smooth criminal. Is that what it is? Okay. All the mother humpers.
You mean because we robbed them?
We didn't rob them. Well, we did do a beatdown. Right. We did do a drive-by on the Giants. Baby girl whistle. All right, we're going to go ahead and do this thing here, okay? So I'm going to be away from my microphone. I don't know how much you'll be able to hear me over there with Mike, but, you know, let me go ahead and get this thing. And I'm going to go ahead and play Life's a Party 1995 for my man, Ron Oliver.
Oh, they got. New York's not bad.
All right.
We need to move this closer to you.
Okay. Here it is. Crap. I have what? Oh, okay, my bad. Hold on. Boom. Okay. All right, so this came today. Pizzle is a little upset, and I believe he's a bit of a prankster, so we gotta be careful with what we do here, okay? So we're gonna protect ourselves. Make sure that nothing happens. Are you ready, Mike? Hoping it's not a raccoon or something in here.
Probably if there is one, I'll be dead by now.
The fuck? Mike, take a look. The fuck is this?
How'd you put those on?
The fuck?
You didn't have any packing peanuts? You didn't have any packing peanuts? Good thing I got gloves on because it might be used.
The fuck? Somewhere in here.
Well, at least it was kind enough to wrap up the belt so some of the pains won't get on the belt. At least it was nice enough to wrap it up. Hopefully those aren't used. Good thing you got gloves on.
Jesus.
I wouldn't want to be touching on the inside of it to hold it together or something. What kind? Come on, Pizzle. That's your 2 years in the making. What? Panties. Hopefully they weren't used. Hopefully they weren't used. Hopefully they weren't used. Hopefully they weren't used. The hell? The panties. Hopefully they weren't used, Pizzle. Hopefully they weren't used. That's Pizzle for you. He gotta do. You know what? He had to do something because he had to wear that shirt for a whole week once he gets.
All right. Okay.
Dang, everybody has the throwing up emojis on the chat.
All right. So this, my friends,
All the different.
this is headed to Pizzle's house. Okay. Pizzle has to wear this, and he is now officially one of my kids.
I always need to get Washington.
And what we're going to do, we're going to give away one of those shirts tonight. We are going to give away one of those shirts tonight. And if you want to get one, they are now on my Teespring site. And for the next week, all you have to use is Daddy, capitalized D-A-D-D-Y, Daddy. And you get 20% off. All right. I'm glad I had it on. I don't know if they were clean or not. I don't want to know. Yeah, we will be sanitizing. Maya Lee, read the note. There was a note? I didn't see a note.
I don't see one either.
But put the gloves on now. I didn't see a note. Nope. Just a lot of underwear.
Yeah, they can go right in the garbage.
Okay. Go right in the wash.
I said garbage.
Oh, I thought you said in the wash. I was like, are you?
I don't want nothing to do with those. They might be used for all we know.
There is no note. What are you talking about? Note.
There's no the panties in there.
Pizzle said read the. Oh, Pizzle, what the hell with all the panties? He says there's a note. He sent a note. Oh, Lordy. Look, he's digging. Got us digging in here. Hold it. Maybe is it?
I see a note. See, you guys doing too much, Pizzle, unless it's the size of the panties.
No note.
You must have forgot to put in there. I don't see a note.
Pizzle, now you got me looking for a note that's not there.
I don't see any paper.
Sorry, buddy. No note. Mel X Jr. Did you write it on the panties? Is that what happened? Oh, Lordy. Mark, he's a freak in nature.
Mel X Jr.
Okay, you're going to have to tell us what was on the note, because seriously, there's no note. No note, Pizzle. Front of the belt. Uh-oh. Front of the belt. Let me get the belt again. Hold up.
I don't see any writing on other than my old channel logo.
Do I want to touch it again?
There ain't nothing on it.
There's no note on the belt.
Sorry, there's no notes.
Behind the belt, with the belt.
The belt. It's not on the belt. Unless it's on the. There's the bubble wrap. You did not put a note in there, sir. Look on this. Nothing on the side plates. You must have forgot to put it in there.
Pizzle, you must have forgot there, buddy.
Yeah, you must have forgot.
No notes.
It's just nothing but panties.
Nothing but panties.
And we're going to throw them away right after the stream.
Okay.
Yeah, Pizzle is doing the most. You're right, Gina. He's doing the most.
Okay. So the joke is he's got us looking for the note. Sorry, no note.
Now, if you want to text or email us, you could do that.
Or you could just you could type what it is.
Or we can do a personal phone call and you can tell us over the phone.
It's behind the front plate. He says behind the front plate. Okay. Behind the front plate.
I don't see anything behind the front plate. Oh, here it is.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, here it is. Michael's found. Okay. Make sure you wash your hands after that. They said, look behind the plate.
Here it is.
Oh, damn.
That was hard.
Okay. Oh, hold on. What the hell? It's got. Hold it. It's got lipstick on it. I guess he must have had like a strip. He must have went to a strip club with it. Oh boy, Mark and Michael Anthony, congratulations on the wins. You guys won the battle, but the war is not over. I'll see you soon. Best wishes, the man, the myth, the legend, Cop Pizzle. MAF Strap, I will miss you. Thank you for being part of the channel and home. Enjoy your new place and old faces. Look, damn it, I know I just turned 56. You don't have to remind me that I'm old. God damn. I look forward to the day that you return home. I packed your panties for you. Don't forget what Pizzle told you. Diamonds are forever, and so is Pizzle. Amen. I will see you again. Sincerely, the Pizzle family. No, 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 not today. Not today. Wow. Okay. There's that. Pizzle, Mary Lawn, how are you doing? Pizzle is nasty. Okay, so are you happy it's home? How do you feel? It's been almost 2 years since you've seen it.
I forgot what it looked like.
It's got cheesesteak grease all over it, okay? Right? So it's got Philly stank. I don't know what kind of stank that is that was at Pizzle's house.
Well, whatever.
Pizzle is a wild, wicked world. Let me say, Pizzle, I had concerns that it wouldn't come back. I had concerns about that. I'll be honest with you, okay? But I appreciate you holding up on your end of the bargain. Mike Mosh says send him his $100. By the way, I'm just pass. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just passing that on because he was on here before. Appreciate you standing up on that end of the belt there and all that. And you know what? Your team sucks. I got nothing. Your team just is ass. Your coach, you've been Garrettized. We tried to tell you. When Rashid kept saying, "Oh, we got Jason Garrett. He gives the Cowboys 8-8." I know 8-8 looks real good to you guys right now.
It does.
But
you can't go 8-8. It's either 8-9 or 9-8.
And the fact that you say
8 games this season.
The fact that you say that Daniel Jones is your best player,
that's what analysts
isn't really saying much.
No, it's the analyst that said that he agreed with that.
Yeah, but it's still not saying much.
It isn't because
Eagles of America needs a spiritual cleansing. We back. All right, Pizzle likes his underwear, Mark. Apparently.
I know someone that can do a spiritual cleaning on it.
All right, so now where do we go from here with the belt? So what's the deal now?
I mean, you're the champion. Because he betted you.
But it was never my belt. How am I the champion?
Because he betted you, so are you going to relinquish the belt? What are you going to do? It's technically your belt because he betted you. He didn't bet me because he didn't want to take my bet.
What was your bet?
The loser had to do a live stream of the winner's team's choice and root for that team. He didn't want to root for the Cowboys, so of course he was going to pick that bet.
Jack Vegetables. Imagine being a football team fan. Well, right now it's some hard times if you're not the Cowboys in the NFC East.
Because look, a Washington YouTuber has never held this belt,
and they certainly won't this year.
They won't.
Washington. Well, no, it's possible because by the time we play Washington, we may have wrapped up the division and have nothing to play for.
Yeah.
Westrock says Michael Anthony is the champion. Okay, so we got that out of the way now. So that's 20 minutes of your life that you'll never get back, but we appreciate that. Yeah. And I guess after we get it sanitized, we'll just keep the belt over there on the table.
Yeah, for the time being.
We'll keep the belt right over there with in its place of glory, right there in front of the originator, Michael Anthony Holmes, and I'll figure out what we're gonna do with it. You know what? We may want to just burn it. I should just take it out to the fire pit and just burn it, on the fire. No. It might not come clean, son.
That's fine, but don't burn it.
Who knows what, he was talking about making some babies and he sends them with panties. I mean, come on.
I mean, we can sanitize, but don't burn it.
Division champ gets the belt. Well, okay. Well, Philly 500 is already on to fire Nick Sirianni, get another quarterback, and fire Howie Roseman. Washington, Rio's already doing quarterback prospects for next year. The Giants, do I even need to say anything about the Giants?
Like Rashid said, I'm taking a page from Michael Anthony Fitness. Fire everybody.
Fire everybody. Damn.
That's what he said on that video that he ranted when I was out. Or was it here?
Look, Wiggles World, get the belt back, Pizzle. Is Pizzle still here, or is he crying? Did he see his baby and now he's crying? Is that what happened? Sage it for sure. Pizzle is a weirdo for real.
I know someone that could sage it.
Michaela, right?
That's right.
I became a Cowboys fan on February 4th, 1971, the day I was born. Nathan, I'm like you, but it was 65 for me. Eagles need Zeke and Pollard. Well,
they need more than Zeke and Pollard.
They need that offensive line to go with it. Hey, Sheila, what's happening, Sheila? How are you doing tonight? No, actually, I didn't get. What I did was I wet it and I put some hair stuff on it, so it's just laying down. Mark, you think the Cowboys will trade before the deadline? There, of course, was. Here's the funny thing. It's always so funny because I had somebody who sent me a message yesterday. In fact, let me see if I can find it. I won't say who, but a very reliable source.
Yeah, Pizzle's still in here.
Let me find it. Let's see. Let's see. I might know something about this. Hold tight and I'll let you know. Joe Hayden, Cowboys showing interest in acquiring Steelers cornerback Joe Hayden. That was an article from Heavy, new super duo. First of all, I started thinking, Joe Hayden, I was like, damn, how old? He's like 30 years old. So in my mind, the Cowboys have gone through this whole youth movement, and they're young and all that. And I was like, first of all, it doesn't make sense to go for Joe Hayden. And Anthony Brown is Charles Smith. Shout out to Charles Smith.
Anthony Brown is because of coaching.
Take the money out!
All coaching.
All of it!
I need to get that professionally cleaned and polished. Oh, boy. And it should never have another team's logo on it. Just a thought. Well, technically, when you win the belt, you're the owner of the belt, right?
As long as it's not any other team outside the NFC East.
There you go.
I mean, it's just for the NFC East.
So here's the thing. I always love when they said, Russell Wilson was talking about this. Guy was talking about the Dallas Cowboys. And they start – I know, but I'm talking about in the offseason, okay? Or they always have this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
What that was some speculation of somebody who said, hey, maybe Joe Hayden to the Cowboys. That might be good. Because here's the thing you have to understand. Once you put Dallas Cowboys on it, you're going to get people. Just like my man was talking about on Get Up. he said, the Cowboys are going to end up beating the Patriots and all that, and the only reason we'll talk about it is for ratings. That's what it is. You say Joe Hayden to the Jets, who cares? Joe Hayden to Tampa Bay, who cares? Joe Hayden to the Cowboys, what? So, no, Cowboys aren't looking to do that. They're not looking to go ahead and get a older player with a big salary. Not going to happen. Philadelphia, I haven't had a chance to email you back. I saw the email in there. It's just been a little busy today. Kyle Pilsen reminds me of that little girl preschooler who screams at the top of her lungs when things don't go her way. Sounds kind of like you're looking in the mirror there, Philadelphia. You're always screaming too. Those who live in glass houses, buddy. Filthy just got back from the movies. Happy Friday. How you feel about beating the goat put on? Oh, the beating the goat put on you. Ooh.
Oh, talking about Tom Brady.
That was bad.
I mean, y'all, if there was more time, I think y'all may have pulled it out, but
they were just playing with that was garbage time stuff, man. That was garbage time. That's what Rashid always talks about. Dak Prescott in garbage time. That was garbage time.
Yeah, and Hurts was putting the team on his back, and he couldn't do it by himself. That's how bad.
I hope you guys never do any bets with this belt ever, please. Chris, I remember that commercial back in the 60s in Chicago. I don't know which commercial you're talking about. All right, so our Cowboys, 4:25 on Sunday, okay? We'll be live streaming. We'll start live streaming at 12:45 a.m., 12:45 p.m. Our live stream, of course, will follow the Giants with their loss. We'll follow Washington with their loss, and then we'll roll right into the Cowboys game and hope you guys tune in. Jesse Bohannon designed an NFC championship belt with all 4 logos on it that stays with the winning YouTuber for a year. Okay. Jesse, that's a great idea, Jesse. Appreciate that. Okay. I'm not tonight, hun, but when I do, cheers to you. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm kind of lost. All right, for the Cowboys, Mac Jones. Mac tonight. The next one on the list for the Terminator. You know what Mac Jones said?
He's going to beat the Cowboys?
No, he didn't say that. But what he did say was, because people have been looking and saying, Diggs is doing pretty good. Hey, do you know that no cornerback over the last 30 years has had 10 or more interceptions? 30 years. Your whole lifetime. You know that, right? He's over halfway there. He's got 6 in 5 games.
That's what happens when you're a wide
He's got 12 more games to go. If he can just get 4 in 12 games, he'll be on that list. First time in 30 years. If he can get 8 more, he can tie the NFL record held by Dick Night Train Lane. And we're not talking about just scrubs other than Daniel Jones, him intercepting, right? Justin Hubert, who people look and say, oh, man, this guy is the real deal, right? Tom Brady. Now, Hurts, I'll give you. Sam Darnold, I'll give you. But Mac Jones was like, because Troy Aikman said, it's kind of like with Dion when he was primetime. He'd have games where they just would not throw his way because they were worried about him, which is true because that's the definition of a shutdown corner. My guys got him, so we don't have to worry about it because he can just take their best receivers out of the game. But little old Mac tonight said, you know what? You can't just not throw it towards the guy. You just got to make sure when you throw that you got your right reads and stuff. So in a way, he's kind of challenging Diggs. The young pup is very sure of himself that he can do what Tom Brady couldn't do, and Justin Hubert and Sam Darnold and Jalen Hurts and Daniel Jones.
Jalen Hurts getting
that he can challenge Diggs. And I'm sure Diggs is kind of like, hold my Gatorade. I guarantee you that Diggs, Diggs is going to be baiting the hell out of Mac Jones and challenging his ass to throw his way. I can guarantee you that right there is, I don't know if they have bulletin boards anymore. Do they still have bulletin boards where they actually put clips on? Okay.
I'm sure they do, but
okay, MacBooks, okay? I'm sure that's MacBook material that they'll be emailing and passing around and memeing in the locker room.
I'm sure they have an app for that.
I'm sure they do. Right. Because why would you even say something like that? Why? How stupid are you? You done had five. Because see, it'd been different if he was like, coming out the box and playing great. He's had 5 interceptions over the last 2 games.
He only won 2 games on the season.
You've had 5 interceptions in the last 2 games, and you're looking at the guy who's got more interception than 27 teams, and you're talking about, I'll challenge him. What?
He has more.
Are you stupid? Than 27 teams. The next closest person to interceptions to him is 3. And so you decide, I'm going to call him out.
When he has...
Are you stupid or something? I'm as stupid as a stupid does.
And you're going to say, I'm not going to be scared. You better damn shite be scared.
Plain stupid.
You better be scared.
I guess.
Diggs can't cover Woods or Cut. We'll find out, my man Ram. I will find out. We shall find out.
Well, the Rams are playing the Giants. So that's a win.
Oh, is that who the Giants are playing? Yeah, oh, man.
They're going to get slaughtered. That's going to be a W for them.
They should just forfeit. I mean, that should be one that you just say, okay, Rams, you got that. Don't destroy them.
They don't have.
You realize, Rams, we've already softened them up for you. I mean, we knocked out half the team.
I don't think Washington.
Gina Thorne hanging in there. Drop the crack pipe. What am I cooking? Eagles of America. I've got to make clam chowder. I'm going to make a pot of clam chowder. And looking at sandwiches, of course, from New England, the lobster roll is kind of the big thing. But lobster ain't cheap now. I was looking at, I might have to try to get some frozen lobster. So I'm not sure if I can do that one or not. But another one of their famous sandwiches, and I don't know if you've ever seen this, maybe because you watch a lot of YouTube, a baked bean sandwich. It's a New England thing. Baked beans on white bread. It's a sandwich up there.
I'll pass on
A
that.
you know what? It's vegetarian.
Yeah, but baked beans on toast?
Look it up. It's not even toast on white bread.
That sounds like something that they do in the UK.
It's what they do in New England. I guess they do it in Old England then, too.
In England.
Charles Smith says, that's nasty.
It's not nasty. It's like
so.
That's like a breakfast item.
So we may go ahead and get an Italian sub and make a lobster roll. I got to see how expensive the lobster meat will be to do that. Maya, wait a minute. Are you younger than 21? Jessica, Derek, kiss. Okay, that sounds nasty. Yeah, and that's where I was kind of like, really? Baked bean sandwich.
I mean, they do that in
Diggs Island. I like that. Joseph's like, that's my wife there, right? and by the way, Joseph sent me a pistol. Just saying, okay? And he's Wyatt Earp at Tombstone. Just saying, okay? You might want to tread lightly there. Maybe they don't know that. Like, maybe they've had their head in the sand for the past 25 years. It's so sad. I'd rather have a Mexican bean burrito than a nasty
that's what they do in New England. That's like a breakfast item.
Oh, boy. But, yeah, that was one of them. Michael's baked beans on white bread. That's a struggle meal.
That's what they eat in New England. Though.
That's like, we used to have tomato sandwich growing up. Mayonnaise, salt, and pepper on it. Actually, tomato sandwich actually sounds pretty good. Just put a little bit of vinegar on, just give a little spike. Looks like your son wants to do that dirty laundry. Okay.
If you're talking about taking it to the trash can,
that's headed to the trash can there.
And I recycled
I'm just serving some drinks, buddy. Alan, Romo will be there. Enjoy that ass whooping.
Oh, he might be covering the game.
Oh, Lordy. We're not good with Romo. Oh, damn.
No, he won last time. Last time we did the game he did one game this year and we won.
All right. Well, in other news, now the one thing that Mac tonight might have is that Diggs did hurt his ankle a little bit, and he is getting treatment throughout the weekend. But we'll see.
How is he covering our game if it's on Fox?
I guess they're floating. Well, it's on Fox, but it's New England's an AFC team, so he's usually okay. I don't know.
I don't know. They're advertising on Fox, so I don't know. That's it.
Immoral Dallas made your whole team look foolish. They sure did. Jessica, knee pain. Oh, Dana, I can tell you, I agree with you on that one. Knee pain sucks. F. Romo, baked bean sandwich sounds ghetto. I'm serious. I'm telling you. Look, I didn't make it up. Look it up.
It's a breakfast item in England.
What? Baked bean sandwich?
Baked beans on toast. That's a breakfast item. They eat beans for breakfast. I won't eat beans for breakfast. That's what they eat.
Well, I was going to do the shrimp poor boy though when we play the Saints, along with shrimp and grits. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll keep looking for some other New England. They ain't got a whole lot of choices there.
I know it's on CBS.
So
he's covering our game.
Gina C., you're my best friend, my family, my sister, my baby sister. Lots of love to you and your amazing Cowboys fan. And can't wait to see the Cowboys game with you, other Cowboy fans here. And Michael Anthony Fitness, Mark Holmes. Okay, thank you, Zachary. You put Diggs in a wheelchair and he's still shut down New England. Isn't Diggs and Jones former teammates? Yes, they are. They are. So maybe that's part of the reason why he's trying to, trying to talk a little trash. It's on It's on CBS.
Yeah, I just looked it up.
Maya Lee, their heads are definitely in the sand when they need to be stuffed all the way. Even one of their newspapers were saying that the Dallas Cowboys' overrated defense will be no match for Mac Jones and New England.
If that's the case, why did you only win 2 games?
I was like, what?
Win 3 games and come back at me.
I was like, what?
Be 3-2 and come back at me and say.
Got it, John. They're on CBS.
Yeah, we just looked it up. I looked it up on CBS.
Either way, well, they're going to be in DirecTV too. So it's like, okay, either way, we'll have one way or another. We will have it. So don't worry. We will not miss it. Derek Young, as I said, I lost my dad last year, and I know it's hard, but it'll get better. We're here for you. Shout out to Mary Lawn. Can we just get Maya her vodka and cranberry? Okay, we're pouring drinks up here in the club. We just so happy that the belt is home. I got to be honest with you. I just have to say thank you to the Dallas Cowboys.
On your birthday.
On my birthday.
All days.
To get the hard work done by my son. For them to go out there and literally kick the teeth in of the Giants on my birthday. Getting the belt back. Seeing Pizzle defeated. And knowing that right now, the United Postal Service has one of these shirts that's headed for Pizzle. That the pain is not over, that he has to wear that shirt
for a whole week.
For a week. Not that he does that many videos. He just won't do any videos that week.
So he has to. I thought that was part of the bet. I thought it was part of the bet that he has to wear it for a week straight and do videos for a week straight.
I just wish he could get there. Where he lives, you can't overnight. They're like, sorry, as soon as we can get it there, it's Monday. I'm like, what do you mean? I thought you could overnight anywhere. Not here. I'm like, I don't know where he lives. He must live way out someplace.
Yeah, the boonies.
I mean, seriously, the boonies. Robin said, who the hell eats a beef sandwich? I'm serious now. Y'all think I'm kidding.
People in England eat that for breakfast.
New England, that is a thing, man. A baked bean sandwich. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's get this shirt out the way here. What we're going to do is we're going to do one of our drawings, but tonight we're going to be sending shirts. Now, I got extra large and 2XL. Don't ask for any other size. That's the only 2 sizes I have. Rashid. You know what? Rashid should be one of my kids, too. Rashid, you know I'm your daddy, too. You know that.
Well, you got to get your man to make a design.
There you go.
You got to get him.
Well, yeah, Chris, you're right. It's called Beantown, right? So, yeah, that makes sense. A bean sandwich in Beantown.
Oh, man.
Beans on toast.
That's what they eat in England, so.
Hold it. Get David Puno before you do it. All right. John, sorry, man. You lost a family member last week who had cancer. John, my thoughts and prayers go out to you, buddy. Last year and a half has been rough on everybody. I think almost everybody has been touched by losing somebody.
Oh, Hunter's late.
He's late?
Yeah, he just put his video about Hurts. It just came out.
What about Hurts?
No, I mean Ertz.
Oh, Ertz.
Trade.
Oh.
He finally put. He late.
Well, he did a live stream earlier today.
Oh, see, I was working when he did that, sir.
Yeah, and Big D, that's what the lobster rolls are actually put on. It's like the hot hamburger buns. I mean, hot dog buns aren't your typical ones. They're like they're sideways, so it's like the bread is torn on both sides.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll toast it before they do the but it's just lobster meat with mayonnaise on it. It's really very, very simple. And nothing else. Lobster meat, mayonnaise on a toasted hot dog bun.
They couldn't just do the lobster meat and some type of slaw.
I mean, lobster meat and butter would be better than me.
Yeah, but lobster meat and like a little slaw or something.
Listen, I don't live in New England, man. Okay, all right, let's get this drawing going. Mark, put the Eagles uniform on and going undercover. The Eagles fan hell no, dude. I might spontaneously combust, man. Literally, if I put on some Eagles gear, I would probably spontaneously combust.
If Hawk can do that, but I'm not doing that. Forget that. You'll never get me
I'll take the lobster meat and butter. That satisfaction, that's me. All right, let's see who we got for our winner of Martinez. It was IAAC. Ike? Is that Ike or? And this is my handwriting too. Ike Martinez is our winner. So email me at cowboysmark94@gmail. Ike. Yes, 77 is expected. Tyron Smith, they did an MRI last night. Shout out to Trucker's Life. They did an MRI last night. No structural damage. It was just a little bit sore. He should be good to go on Sunday, and they're going to be starting him. Now, here's going to be an interesting thing because this is the last game before we have the bye week, okay? The bye week is typically like if you're a bad team, like let's say, the Giants or the Eagles, that you make wholesale changes. Like a lot of times coaches can get fired over a bye week, so maybe when it's time for Jacksonville to have a bye week that, Urban Myers might get fired then because then it gives you at least 2 weeks of time to try and get them together. But that's a time that you kind of go ahead and do experimenting and making some changes. Still mad? You're still mad, Rashid? Don't be mad, Rashid. Rashid, don't be mad. Seriously. There's no point in being mad because if you're going to be mad, you're going to be mad all season, dog. I know. And you don't want to be mad all season, do you?
Hey, you know what? The Giants could be the Jacksonville Jaguars who don't have a win. At least I'll have one win on the season. Be positive, Rashid. Y'all got to win on the season.
Yeah.
That's only positive. Y'all got to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dolores Robinson, another one of the ladies who's now a channel member. Shout out to you, Dolores. Dolores, email me down the bottom corner here. Over here is my email. Email me so we can get your shot glass and stuff out to you. And appreciate the membership. You don't like coleslaw. Maya Lee, Mark is kind of bad with names. Don't worry, he will get it right. I got Maya right. Didn't I get Maya? I've been talking to for years. Maya has given me a great present. It's grill tools, Cowboys ones that I use every time I'm out there grilling. I'm going to have to make a lobster roll tomorrow now. Okay. Well, definitely. Okay, I tell you what. We'll tune in tomorrow to check it out, Trucker's Life, to make sure I make it right. What was I talking about before I got sidetracked by Rashid? Was it Tyron Smith?
Yeah, Tyron
Oh,
Smith.
I know it was. Okay. Experimenting. The Dallas Cowboys offense, it's return of the Mac. Okay. I wish I could play that. This is where it pisses me off. It's like, why can't I sample just a little bit of that? I'm keeping that song alive. But the YouTube police, they're going to grab you. But anyway, the Dallas Cowboys offensive line is rated numero uno in the NFL right now, which is great. You love that. I love it. But when I look at Tyler Badish, I get worried.
Yeah, because
Tyler Badish, if you saw Vita Vea last night trying to take off his jersey, because trying to do the jersey swap and he couldn't get it off, had to get help to get it off. That was me, Mark. This is Aisha Robinson. The only time I could be in your chat. Dolores Robinson. Wait, hold. Oh, wait, say what now? Dolores Robinson. That was me, Mark. This is Aisha Robinson. The only times I could be in your chat. Well, shout out to you, Aisha. Are you the new channel member?
I think so. I think yeah. I mean, if it's the same person, yeah.
I can't see if I can go back and see.
It might be too far back.
Well, no, it doesn't show that. Oh, it is. Okay, yeah, same person. There it is, Dolores Robinson. Well, shout out to you. So how come you're saying Aisha doesn't work when you're on? Okay. If you email me, because I've had a problem with that with like Roland's review for some reason. It wouldn't work, but I figured out a way that you can kind of go around it to make sure that the person's stuff will appear. It's some kind of glitch that's in there with YouTube. But anyway, back to the Cowboys offensive line and Tyler Badish. Tyler Badish is the weak link on the offensive line. It scares me because we've had a couple of bad snaps. When you go against a guy like Vita Vea and you get that big power rush in the middle, he's susceptible to it. He ends up getting kind of high and losing his form, and it's like he's on roller skate and ends up in Dak Prescott's lap. So what you might be looking at then during the bye week is, because you'll get La'el Collins back, you've got Terrence Steele, who's your swing tackle. In case Tyron Smith is injured, Terrence Steele can go over there. But you also have Connor McGovern, who's sitting on the bench. And you have Connor Williams. And you got Zach Martin. And it may be that they go ahead and move Connor Williams to center and Connor McGovern to guard and let Tyler Badish kind of get his feet back up underneath of him. I'm just saying that could be a possibility. But we'll deal with that, though, after we get through this game. Hey, Mark, nice room you got there. Thank you. Appreciate that. 956 here. Terrible. Are you talking about the Giants again, Rashid? Because they're terrible.
Your team is terrible.
The Cowboys lost to Tampa Bay. First week of the season.
And Tampa Bay's not looking like a good team.
They got the way. They're 5-1. They're 5-1. As long it doesn't matter if you beat them by 50 or by 1. All it counts is a win.
Yeah, for the playoffs is all that matters.
Leave it as it is. Well, you got anything to add before we get ready to get out of here? Well, let me add just a little bit more misery before we go. With my main man, Philly 500. Sure. Now, you know what? Because, see, I see a few Eagle fans that coming in here and giving me a hard time. Oh, you know what? You bitches, no, screw you bitches, because you knew how you guys were with me when y'all won the Super Bowl. I don't want to hear any of this stuff. I'm mean or anything else. Kiss my high yellow ass, okay? All you trolls.
So they're getting the ball back with Tom Brady with 1:29. That's eternity. Caught at the 30. It's going to be run up to the 35. He fumbles it right into the Tampa Bay Buccaneers player. He fumbled the ball right in there. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside playing with his fucking umbrella. Play with your umbrella.
Play with your umbrella.
Oh, I missed it. Go get the ball.
Oh, shit.
Really?
J.J. Arcega-Whiteside is useless.
Oh, my God.
He's as useless as Mark Holmes left nut.
Oh, wait a minute. But the right one is. Hey, it made you, son.
Stop whining.
Okay, you came from the left one, not the right one.
Minshew's inactive. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, is this on? It's on Philly?
No, it's on.
All right, first attempt for Tampa.
Oh, it must have been false start.
False start.
1:21 left.
He flinched.
Minshew's not even dressed.
All right, y'all good people. We are going to get ready to get up out of here, so we're going to get our shots. And I finally got the new ones added on there that Michael Anthony has been holding out on. Dolores, email me at CowboysMark94 with your link to your channel or your page. Well, with that, friends, it's time to say goodnight. Cheryl, shout out to you. Make sure you email me at cowboysmark94@gmail.com so that way I can get you your shot glass. And with that being said, let's turn out the lights. This party's over.
The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.